Guys, it's Petunia Gal, and we are back over in Planet Zoo. And yeah, I want to go over a little bit of what we did on the live stream. So we got a little bit more foliage done here, and also this awesome, well, at least I think it's awesome, barn door and a couple windows. But yeah, I want to show you guys a little bit of what we did in the live stream. And before that, I want to show you guys this super cute horse here. So we had a little baby born. It's a male. Let's go ahead and play. And yeah, it's so cute. Look at the little tail. And just the coloring is awesome. So yeah, let's check out some of the stuff in the live stream. And I will be back to do a little bit of a tour. So let's do that. Okay, so here is a bit of what we did on the live stream. I tried to kind of cut out some of the parts where I was just doing stuff repeatedly, and I don't know, let me know what you guys think about it. I did skip a bunch of this placing this grass, but I did want to show kind of what I did as far as trees and bushes and all of that. And so yeah, we placed a bunch of this stuff. I just think that once you start placing foliage and all of that, it just brings everything to life. If you look at like the before and after, I mean, it's a night and day difference between what it was and what it is now. And I'm super, super excited about what it came out as. And yeah, so just placing a bit of these flowers, and I really like these. These are like one of my favorite flowers in the game. It could be because they're pink, but maybe not. You never know. So I went ahead and tried to find some more trees to place in here. And here I'm trying to kind of figure out some more grass to put in here just because I wanted to put a mixture of different grasses. And I don't know, the difference between what's at the front and then just going to just the short grass is really different. I wanted to have some kind of a contrast there. In the end, I just decided to put that dren grass everywhere you'll see, and I am super proud of the way it came out. So hope you guys like it too. Let me know what you guys like best. If you think it's too much, let me know. Not enough, you know, that kind of thing. I'm sure it's not going to be not enough, but I did look at their likes on here, and there are some red, you know, plants that they don't like, but in the end, I stuck with it because I really like these plants I'm putting in here. So we'll just go with the fact that, you know, their welfare is good. So having a little bit of the red highlighted plants isn't a bad thing, I don't think. I mean, they're good as long as the welfare on everything else is good. So I'm not really worried about it. So I did put some more trees over here for the shade by the food and water. And I found these purple ones. I don't remember what they're called. You may be able to see their name on the screen. I don't know. But I thought they were pretty cool just to add a bit more color. And I'm sure as far as the actual Przewalski's horse habitats, like out in the wild, that they're not this lush. But you never know. Maybe they are. I don't know. So here I'm working on the door that I wanted to be a sliding door to get into the barn, or should I say sliding doors. I started with these really thick columns, but I didn't really like those, so I went with this. I think they're just Planet Zoo beams is what they're called, and I definitely wanted to go with something that was flexi colored because I really wanted it to be able to change the colors if I wanted to, and you know, have that option. And I was trying to cover up the whole wall here with these, so like the whole inside of the wallway of the doorway here. I was gonna say wallway, that doesn't make sense, but yeah. So I went ahead and used these, and I don't know if in the end that these doors are actually wide enough for this space, but you know, we can just pretend that they are, right? Everything's good. So go ahead and copy these over to here. And this does change quite a bit. So I do kind of do some cuts just so you guys don't have to watch every single thing. But if you do want to watch it, definitely take a look at the live stream that I did on Friday. I will have that in the playlist, and I'll also try to have it in a card up at the top. And so, yeah, you can check that out if you want to. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. My internet was having a little bit of a weird day, so if it is, I'm sorry. But yeah, definitely let me know down in the comments how that is. But yeah, so here I'm trying to figure out something to use as the doors. And obviously the walls and stuff are too thick, too big. And so I wanted to use just the planks. And again, I wanted to stick with flexi-colored. So I figured I would go with these because obviously they're flexi-colored because you're not going to put this bright aqua color plank in all of your builds. Maybe it'll work in some, but definitely not all of them. And I wanted to go ahead and vary it a little bit, so I went ahead and rotated it. And the best thing to do is just get a couple of those and then just select them and copy them over, and just so you have it all right there and you don't have to do too much placing and moving and all of that. And went ahead and just selected all of those and made them a group because, you know, in case we have to select them again for some reason, we can just select them all at once, which is definitely helpful. And I tried this. I wanted to keep it in, but I do go ahead and do something different. The hardest thing about this is trying to get rid of the crossfighting. So, you know, once you get something the perfect spot, you still have to move it around to get rid of the crossfighting, which is super annoying. But, you know, it's okay. We deal with it, right? So I went ahead and hit I and just shift clicked all of these pieces that I want to be in the group. And it's hard to get all of them. I'm like, wait, how did I lose these? So I have to select it again. But it's the best way to build is just add groups, and that way you can click on one thing and have the whole group selected, which is definitely a good thing to do. So I went ahead and moved these so it would fit. Again, I do kind of change up this design, so I don't show everything here, but this is the recolorable piece. I wanted to see how this would go as far as the outline for the window, because that's what I wanted to put here. So, I mean, the colors, I don't know. I could switch colors all day long to try to figure out what I like best. But let me know what you guys think about those colors. I do bring it up later in the video, so I try not to repeat myself too much, but it's hard to, you know, do a voiceover and not repeat yourself at the end, right? But I don't know. So we go ahead and I think I use the same beam, but just a different size here. And I don't know why, but the angle seems to be a little off on all these planks that I place, or the beams. But I think it comes out pretty good in the end, and I can change all the colors whenever I want to, so that's awesome. But I do want to add this little cross piece here that most barn doors have on them, as far as I know anyways. So again, the angle is a little off, so I do kind of hit X and change the angle of it a little bit to get it to fit right. And I think that looks like a pretty awesome door, honestly. But now I want to find something to put in it. And I go ahead and type in glass there, because if you just look for windows, you usually get the ones that you can see through. And I don't want the see-through ones because they're going to be against the wall here, and I don't want you to see the wall. So I tried these and I thought that might work until I realized they're not, well, are they colorable? I think I may have just missed it and they are colorable, but anyways, it's okay. So I looked through different options and I got onto these, and I thought these looked pretty cool. So, and they barely fit. I mean, you have to really place it right, but I think it works in the end. And we could always put a plank behind in case, I don't know, in case you can see something from one side or the other, but I think we got it pretty good. The hardest part is trying to pick a color because when you switch from, a metal to a wood or anything else, it's not the same color. It doesn't look like the same color. So I tried to get it to match as best I could. And here I'm using a gutter piece actually. The little bracket piece that you use on the gutter to hold it. I've seen people use this before, and it's a great piece to use as a what would you call that? As an attachment to the sliding mechanism for the doors. Obviously, you can't get doors sliding in Planet Zoo, but who knows? Maybe one of these days we could do that. So for now, this is going to have to do. So I went ahead and selected all of the door here, and so I could move it over to the other side. I did go ahead and move that down because I kind of missed that. We definitely need that on the ground. But again, I'm just messing with the angle just to try to get it to look right and try to get it to look symmetrical. I don't think I ever do it that well, but I think in the end it looks okay. It looks all right to me anyways. I don't know. You guys can let me know down in the comments if I did a good job or not. But go ahead and get that done. And then I go ahead and just, I don't know if I do it now or a little bit later, but I delete the other side of the door and just get this one right and just copy it over because that seems to be like the best thing to do. So here I'm just trying to select everything that we need for the door, and I think the windows are actually on a different group, so it's a little hard to get that selected, but we got it done in the end. And here I wanted to put a window up on the top, and so I used the same window, and I decided to go ahead and use the same beams on the outlining of the window as well, just to get that all looking good. And I'm not quite sure I like it. I mean, it's just a square, which I was looking at different barn pictures on Google, and they all seem to just have square windows. I mean, they didn't have anything fancy. So I went ahead and stuck with that. And then I did want to look for a window to put on the top, and I remembered there was like a skinny window that I was looking at, and we went ahead and went with that because I just thought it probably fit that area a little better. What I might do is put them all around that, like put a couple on each side and then another one on the other side opposite this. I don't know. We'll see. But what I really want to do is get actual windows in the barn, but I don't know. I couldn't really get it to work, so we'll see. Like I said, I do want. I don't think I've mentioned it. I may mention it later in the real time, but I do want to get little barn doors, like little stall doors, put on, and that open on the top and bottom separately. So we'll see. We'll see if that works. But this is just. I mean, this game just gets. It's good every time. The minute you're done with a build, or even when you're doing it, it just looks so good. I mean, look at this grass. This is just awesome. So I had so much fun with this. We'll see how the actual inside of the barn goes. I've never actually detailed the inside too much. I mean, we did pretty good on the penguin one last time. But yeah, we'll see. So I decided to put rocks down here just to make it not so, I don't know, not so rough at the bottom. Make it look like it was actually meant to be there. So I didn't know about putting these rocks here, but I wanted a little bit of a boundary where you could see that there was a little area at the bottom, and the horses can't get through here because of all the rocks, so I don't think we have to worry about that. And I think it came out pretty good. I like it because like I said, I wasn't sure about adding these in the first place, but I think it works out. So went ahead and I didn't do the other side, but I just did these end pieces, and I think it looks good. Let me know what you guys think. And so we're about done with the time lapse, but Let me know what you guys think about the things I did keep in the time lapse, and if it's too much, or let me know. Let me know, because I want to do what you guys would like to watch, and or if you'd rather just have this time lapse with music. I know I prefer to watch videos where people are actually talking instead of just the music, but everybody likes watching different stuff, so it's fine. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this time lapse. Again, check out the live stream if you haven't already. I'll have that link down in the description. And so, yeah, let's get back to the real time, and then we'll finish it off. Okay, guys, so after some time in Discord, I did a little bit of streaming there and hanging out, and did this. And I'm really liking it. Really, really liking it, guys. So, I want to give a big shout out to Joey, because I hung out with him on Discord, and he helped me a little bit, especially here on the grass, because I was taking each individual grass like this and copying it and just, placing it down. Once you do like shift and drag it down, you can click. And then if you don't have align to surface on, which maybe I do in this one at least. Let's see. If you... No, I don't. Okay. It should stick with the same height, but it didn't look like it did that there. So I was doing this just all the way around. And yeah, that was cool, but taking forever. So he's like, can't you, like select multiple and place them? And I'm like, oh yeah. So if you hit I, you can just click and drag on like a section, not that. And then you can control click on stuff you don't want. I don't know if I can get this. I don't think I can get this. There we go. And then you can just copy that and, move it around, place it, that kind of thing. Takes a lot less time. So, yeah, thank you, Joey, for that, because that saved me probably about, 2 hours of placing grass. So that's awesome. But yeah, so I also wanted to show you guys something else I was working on, and then we'll go ahead and kind of look through this more closely. But I thought I may want to change this barn, because I kind of wanted like a wood look for the barn instead of this 3D, what is it? Yeah, 3D printed wall. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. And thankfully, I hadn't saved it yet. So let's go there real quick. So we haven't... Well, I did do a couple of things. So let's go ahead and save that. We'll save it as that. And yes. So luckily, when I did the work that I did on Discord, that took me quite a while, I hadn't saved yet. So once I realized I liked the old one better, I just went ahead and saved it as a different name so I could go back to the one I started with. Unfortunately, like I said, I had been working on it for quite some time, so I definitely lost some hours there. But if we go to builds right here, you can see what I tried to do. And I'm going to show you guys, because if you have any suggestions on how to not make this happen, let me know. But I got super tired of trying to mess with it. So we'll see what it looks like here. But I really did think I wanted to go with like a wood look. And so I tried it. And I decided, and Joey helped me kind of decide, that we like the other way better. But if you look at it from here, it's okay. I did add this line of wood here, which I'm just going to go ahead and delete, because you'll see why I chose it. If you look I tried and tried to get this to line up, but even if it does line up, the colors don't line up. Except for this one. These do. Some of the colors don't line up. And if you look inside, it definitely does not line up. Look at that right there. And as you go to the side, that's when you see it. I was going to say the middle ones seem to line up okay. If you're right in front of it, it doesn't look too bad. But the minute you look to either side, yeah, I don't like it. Which I think is the reason I don't usually build with this wood look here. But one thing I did do is change these out to be the flexi colored. So what I'm going to do, and I wanted to do it with you guys just so you could see. I don't think I need this piece, but we'll leave it for now. Is I'm going to go ahead and make a blueprint. So save as blueprint, new, and we will just call of this barn sliding door. Oops. Hold on. Sliding doors. Okay. So I really wish you could just save these as a name and be good. But you actually have to go and put a description in. Barn front sliding doors. Okay. And then I think you also have to do tags. So what I'll do is have it, hello? There we go. Come on. I want to, yeah, we'll do other building. Create blueprint. Okay. So now what we're going to do is go back to main menu. I don't care about the changes. And this way we can put that blueprint in here and then work with it that way. The other reason I liked that wood look is because it's flexi colored, so I can make it any color I want. And I don't think you can do that with the 3D walls, but let's see. So I want to go back to YT. So what we can do is delete this because it's all part of the blueprint. Oh, let's just go ahead and hit I. That way we can select these all together, hopefully. There we go. And then we'll select these. Okay. Oh, nope. There we go. So we'll delete that. And before I do anything, let me do this. I'm going to select I again, delete that. I think what I'm going to do is delete this for a second. That's weird. That one wasn't in the group, but that one is. That's odd. So I'm going to see what we can get if we take all of these, like, individual pieces that we had to place in here. That should be one wall. Okay. So what I did is have this with that other one I just showed you. Is I did this wall, these walls, and then I did, let's go to that, walls, and I'll go to conservation pack. And I just used this. Blueprints. We go to my blueprints, and I don't know why these don't show up in order. Maybe it's alphabetical order by what you named it, but so this way I can just hit X, and these doors should be pretty close to aligned. There we go. The way we need. I don't know if I like that color to go with this. Let's see. Is this colorable? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So if we exit out of that, is this just, oh, I don't think this, is this just the walls? No. Okay. Well, that's okay. What we can do is double click this just to see if we can find a color we would like more. It's pretty dark. We go up here. I kind of like the darker, but not like super darker. Nope, too dark. I mean, I could do this all day long, right? But that's kind of the gist of it. So I was thinking this wasn't flexi colored. But if we do this, then we can literally just select all of these. So you just have to shift click all the pieces that you want. So what we'll probably do is do the inside of the barn and, like I said, maybe some kind of guest related things. And then that'll be the end of this particular habitat build. Let me know what you guys think, because I know I do take a lot more time than a lot of other people do to get these full builds done. But I hope you are enjoying the process. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm also you know, it's like I think I've mentioned before, it's definitely outside my comfort zone to do like whole builds with you guys. So I also do this for the live streams here on YouTube on Fridays at 4 p.m. CST. So if you guys want to check that out, it's just, you know, the full build process. If you guys like to see that, I would definitely enjoy you guys hanging out and giving me some tips, kind of like Joey did about, hey, you know, you can multi-select, right? Because I know, I mean, I've played this game a little bit, you know, pretty much since it came out, really. But I should have known about the multi-select, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. So that's a thing. But you guys could come and help out with that. So we got this. You know what? I'm gonna split that from group. That way, if I need to select all of it again, I can just select it, right? Let's go ahead and click on this one. Okay, cool. Unless I missed something. But, let's see. I like that. We'll just have to change these little things because this is not flexi colored. So, go ahead and delete these. Like so. And I will get that. Split it from the grid. And which one did I split from grid? This? Yes. Control X. So I can just bring it up and use it on this window. Just to kind of bring everything in together, right? Oops, wrong way. Q to go down. I have to remind myself that a lot because I never remember which one goes up and which one goes down. So we'll go down to, actually, I'm going to let some of that stick out like that. I think that works. And then we'll have this go up. Kind of hard to make sure everything's even, but I think that's okay. Looks good. All right. I don't know. Is that too much contrast or not? But let me know down in the comments. Did you like the other one better than this? Let let me know. Let me know what to do. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's go ahead and delete these. Because it definitely doesn't go. So we'll do this. That. And then I'm just going to do... I'll just do Control X. I was going to say Control D, but... Oh, I left one up there. I did not see that. I did not see that. All right. So I'm really enjoying this build. And at first, like I showed you the grass, at first I didn't really want to put that grass all the way across, you know, all the way through the habitat. But after I started, I'm like, man, this looks good. Because I don't like the look of the tall grass in game. And I think that it looks pretty cool the way it is. I really like it. So we got that. And the cool thing about this is we can always redo the colors on these if we, you know, decide to do something different. I kind of think we want to change this a little bit more, but let me know what you guys think about the colors. Should we go lighter? Ooh, I kind of like that. Well, that was kind of like what we had, wasn't it? But we could do this all day. I could just sit here and just go through colors like crazy. But yeah, so we've got the grass going here, and I think it really fits into the whole, you know, horses like to graze on grass. Of course, you know, then it dies and, you know, they have to kind of move the horses. But I think this works totally. And it kind of looks like they're chowing down on the grass now instead of just chowing down on just short grass. So that's pretty cool. I like it. But let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed. If you have, definitely hit that thumbs up. Also, if you're new to my channel or haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified of videos as they come out. If you have any questions, comments, tips, anything like that, leave those down below in the comment section. Love seeing those, and we'll get back with you as soon as I can. And until next time, I hope you have a super blessed night or day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.